Okay, so picture this, an animal with skin so clear you can literally see its heart beating. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of a creature that seems to defy biology, the glass frog.
So let's just get right to the biggest question. Are these frogs really see-through? I mean, with a name like glass frog, you kind of expect them to be, right? Well, the answer isn't a simple yes or no, and honestly, that's what makes them so fascinating.
All right, so they're not actually made of glass, but they get shockingly close. The skin on their bellies is so transparent, you can see pretty much everything going on inside. I'm talking their heart, their liver, their intestines. You can even watch their blood pumping. It's like having a living, breathing biology lesson right in the palm of your hand. Absolutely wild. But that see-through skin, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's just one part of a much bigger, much more clever survival strategy. These little guys are true masters of disguise, and their abilities go way beyond just having a clear tummy. First off, you got to appreciate just how small we're talking. These frogs are tiny, about 1 inch long. To put that in perspective, that's about the size of a quarter. Now imagine being that small and trying to survive in the rainforests of Central and South America. Being easy to miss isn't just a good quality, it's a full-on superpower.
So how in the world does something this small survive in a jungle that's absolutely crawling with predators? Well, it has to be more than just tiny. It has to be virtually invisible.
And here is their genius two-part plan for disappearing. From above, their light green back blends in perfectly with the leaves they love to sit on. Classic camouflage. But here's the really cool part. From below, that transparent skin works its magic. It diffuses the light and completely breaks up their outline, making it almost impossible for a predator to see their shape. It's a brilliant two-way invisibility cloak. Okay, so they're experts at not being seen. We've established that. But a frog's got to eat, right? Well, it turns out they use that same gift for camouflage, not just to hide, but to hunt. And they do it with this incredibly clever, sneaky trick that's the ultimate bait and switch. All right, just imagine for a second that you're a fly buzzing around, looking for a snack. You spot what looks like a perfect, delicious little meal, a fresh clutch of eggs. You think you've hit the jackpot, so you land, ready to dig in. But you've just made a huge mistake.
That's because it's not a clutch of eggs at all. It's the frog's own bag. Scientists think the spots on its skin are the perfect look-alike for its eggs. So when that poor, unsuspecting insect lands thinking it's found an easy meal, bam, the frog strikes. The lure is the predator. It's just an absolutely ingenious trap. Incredible, right? But hold on, because we are not done yet. We've seen the glass frog as a master of disguise and a deceptive hunter. Now, get ready to see it as a fierce protector, because things get pretty intense when it's time to defend its actual eggs. We're talking about a tiny wrestling match. So, male glass frogs are super protective dads. If another male frog gets too close to their eggs, the first move is a warning. The frog starts making these loud calls, basically shouting, "Hey buddy, back off." But if the intruder doesn't get the hint, oh, it is on. The two frogs will physically start wrestling, grappling, and grappling until one of them finally gives up and leaves. And I'm not talking about a little pushing and shoving here. No, these are full-on, no-holds-barred wrestling brawls. And the most incredible part? These fights can last for half an hour. 30 minutes! Think about that for a second. A 30-minute brawl between two little creatures the size of a quarter. That is some serious determination. So let's just recap all the amazing talents packed into this one tiny animal. You've got the famous see-through body that gives us a window right into its organs. There's the masterful two-way camouflage. You've got the deceptive hunting lure where it turns its own body into a trap. And to top it all off, it's a tenacious little wrestler, protecting its family against all challengers. The glass frog really is a master of deception, a tiny gladiator and a living window into biology, all rolled into one. It's such a powerful reminder that the natural world is just full of secrets, often in the most unexpected and tiniest of places. It really leaves you wondering what other incredible marvels are out there, just hiding in plain sight.